Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Um, I thought I would try to do a video today, not looking like I'm dying, since a lot of my videos are done in the middle of a workout or at the end of a workout or throughout a workout, and you get to see me in all my glory. Today you get to see me in all my glory. Getting ready to go to the farmer's market with a girlfriend of mine. But I wanted to talk to you today about the story that you're living now. I follow and listen to and read John and Stacey Aldrich. They've written the books Sacred Romance, Captivating, Wild at Heart, a lot of wonderful different books about being a Christian and living the Christian life. But one of the things that they say that doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or not, they talk about how our lives are a grand story. And that may not make a lot of sense, you know. How's this a grand story? I get up, I make breakfast, I go to work, I come home, take care of the kids, go to bed, repeat. You know, how is that a grand story? I was an abused child. I was an abused adult. I am poor. I'm sick. I'm lots and lots and lots of things that can get into the storyline and really trip us up, you know, and make us fall really hard. And it's hard to believe that there can be anything grand about our lives at all because of where we are. But we write the story that we're in, you know? To a point, we really do. We write the story that we're in. I did not write into my story a lot of the things in my life. And some of you have known me forever. And you know some of the plot twists that have been thrown into my path that could end the story. And were some of them of no absolute fault of mine, I had nothing to do with it. My back injury, my fibromyalgia, those things, they were thrown at me. Now, some of the decisions that I made in my past, my decisions that I made, led to some of the things that happened to me. I wrote that part of my story. Now, I may have done it in ignorance, not understanding the plot. And this is what made me think of that. Yesterday I was watching The Wolverine. Sorry. And there were things that were introduced into the story during the movie that, of course, the main character, the Wolverine, didn't know were going to have any effect on his future. Saving the little Japanese man in the Yashida, saving his life during the war, meeting the redheaded woman. There were things that happened to him that he didn't know were going to have any kind of effect in his life. There were things that he had done that he didn't know, saving the Yashida, that he didn't know were going to have any effect in his future. They were introduced into the story because nothing, if you've ever been a writer, if you've ever taken any writing classes, you know that when you write a story, you don't put anything in the story that doesn't have to do with the plot of the story you are writing. So it may be just a small sentence of something that's put in there, but you're like, that's going to affect the story. And everything that we write into our stories affects the story. So this is getting long, and I try to keep these short, I know. And we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But what are you writing into your story today? Maybe you have a chronic illness, and I'm very sorry that you do. How are you going to react to that chronic illness? That's the way you write the story. Are you in an abusive relationship right now? Are you going to stay there? That's how you are going to write your story. Are you fat and out of shape? Are you going to stay there? Or are you going to rewrite that part of your story? Are you poor and struggling to make ends meet? Is that where you want to stay? or are you going to rewrite the ending of that story? I want to challenge you today to start taking pen in hand and begin to take ownership of your life, ownership of your story, and begin to write the endings yourself. Now, tomorrow I want to talk a little bit more about it. Hopefully tomorrow I want to talk a little bit more about it. But for today, drink your water, look at the story of your life, take ownership of that story, and keep on dancing. I will see you tomorrow or soon. Bye-bye.